So this little Chrome extension that you see right here is going to change everything of how you build for n8n. Check this out. So I'm just going to zoom in here, and you'll see all the nodes that it has access to will actually have its little icon on top. Okay, so if I click this now, and I've already set this up so we can just get going, but what I'm asking it to do is to make a flat JSON with these parameters right here. Okay, so I'm just going to right click on the n8n boy, and then I'm going to go to generate JSON, and watch this. Boom, it's done. Okay, you don't have to type anything. Everything that you require for that JSON is right there. And I mean, like at that point, you would just, you know, if you want to add the numbers in or add in your expressions and things like that, you could do that as well. Then if we come down here, we can also create a wrapped one. So this one will have the property data at the top for views, like same idea. Okay, so we'll right click again, click n8n boy, and we'll click on generate JSON again, and boom. Now we have the data at the top and everything nested within that as well. Okay, just in what, like 1 second. Okay, so this is really, really fast. Now for this one right here, let me just move him out of the way as well. I'm going to move him down here. All right, so for this one here, I'm going to use the TikTok API. I'm going to scrape data, and then I'm going to extract it and then transform it with code. Okay, so firstly, I'm just going to run this and test this step, just so we have the data coming in. We can actually work with something. All right, so that's done. Now in here, I've already pre-filled all this with some data from the actual API here, you know, so we don't have to go through all that. And I've just said extract these inputs and use no indexes. So I'm going to right click that again, go to n8n boy, click on generate code. Watch this. Boom, it's done. Okay, now we can actually test that step, and that should output all the data that, you know, that I've requested here, right here, and we have everything. Okay, now we can go back again and we can transform this and add a few little things that we want to add. Okay, so again, I've just put in a little prompt here into the code editor right here. Okay, I'm just going to right click this and generate code again, and this should also output like performance labels, like little fire emojis and things like that. So let's test this step and hope that it works. And there we go. So we now have all those things again, but we also get performance scores. So we see like about 32 for this one, and the more, the higher the score is, the more fire emojis that you get as well. Okay, in like seconds, right? This is so awesome, so quick. All right, let's test the prompt generator for the AI agents, right? So I'm going to click in here, and you can see here I've just said create a prompt for a Gmail agent with 3 tools: send email, get email, send reply. I'm just going to right click here, click on n8n boy, and I'm going to click on generate prompt, and you see it generate a prompt perfectly just for our AI agents on n8n. Okay, and boom, there we go. We have a nice big prompt here, but we can also optimize this further. So if I just right click again, n8n boy, optimize the prompt now, watch this. And there we go. Okay, so the optimization is actually going to kind of like make it more compact, shorter, and just, you know, really, really to the point. Okay, now if we come down here again, this one here, I've just written a really simple, you know, bad little prompt in here. And again, in this case, I'm just going to optimize it just to make it better. So we can just click again on optimize prompt, wait for a second, and there we go. Okay, so we can see right here, it is very, very simple, but we are getting the crucial elements of an AI prompt. Okay, so we have what it is, okay, who and the role of this actual AI agent, the available tools, and the instructions of what it must follow, and, you know, kind of how to use everything as well. And we could also just say add extra constraints to be more factual and never output inaccurate information. Let's just say that, something like that. And I'm just going to click on optimize prompt again. And there we go. Okay, so then it includes like, if unsure about any information, say that you don't have enough data, blah, blah, blah. So this is actually going to allow us to make our prompts a lot more powerful as well. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom out here, and you'll see that I have this little chat with n8n boy right down here as well. Okay, so I was just chatting with it before, and I just said what nodes are in this window and so on and so forth. But we can actually just move this around. All right, so I can click this. Now, if I, let's say, let's say, I was like really new. I didn't know anything about n8n, right? And I could just click, like, let's just say, click this. Like, if you're really new, you're like, what is this? It's an HTTP request, of course. But let's say I didn't know. I could just click it, and I could just ask, what is this node for? Boom, there we go. So it's actually reading the workflow and what's in the workflow here as well, okay? So it says right here, the TikTok test node is an HTTP request. It sends, blah, 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 and gives you a little bit of information about it as well. Now, of course, if you do have issues as well, let's just say for a good example, all right, there's a little issue here with this. Now, really, there's no issue, and I know the reason why this is because we need to put numbers in here and, to actually remove the placeholder, right? But let's just say, for example, like you didn't know that, okay? And we just wanted to get information on this error. Like, what do we have to do with this? How do we actually get rid of it? How do we fix it? So I could just take that, paste that right in here, all right? And I could just say something like, is this error? Something like that, okay? And it's saying right here, your set node has an invalid JSON. The value for like should be a number, okay? And that is absolutely correct. It should be a number like this, right? Now, if I would just, follow that guidance that it's given us right there, and that error is gone as well, okay? So it's as simple as that. And just to be honest with you, I made this extension, okay? So this is not something I've downloaded or anything like that. This is something I've personally made as well. And I think it's really good. I'm working on it. I'm still making it better. I'm still improving upon it as well. And, I want to release it out there to the world for everyone to use at some point as well. All right. So there's actually one more that I've made here as well. All right. So let me just open it up. And it's for creating curl. So I could actually say, create a curl for YouTube data API, max videos 50, region for US, and we'll just say, let's say region US, language in English. I don't know, something like that. Okay. So again, right click, come over here. Now we're going to generate the curl. All right. So we're going to click on that, and there we go. The curl is here. Now all we have to do is just import it, and everything is in here just as it should be. So we have the URL. We have the max results 50, just like I requested. The region code US, relevance language is English, okay? And we're all set. So yeah, I think it's really cool. It's going to be really powerful. It's going to help a load of people as well because it's just, well, very, very simple to use. And it's just very powerful and quick. So yeah. And this is just a little design that I've made up here so far. I know it's not the best looking, but I am working on it. I mean, that's not really a big priority of mine. I just want to get the functionality and the features and everything, which I'm going to be bringing more to. And we might even be possibly making workflows with AI as well with the rate that I'm going at the moment, okay? Because we're actually, to be honest with you, everything is progressing really, really fast. And I've only been working on this for maybe 2 days, among, all my other work and all my other stuff that I'm doing as well. So I think things are progressing really, really fast. And if you do like things like this as well, put a comment down below so I do, work on it a lot harder so I can bring it to you guys faster as well. But that's going to be the end of the video. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.